What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Q&A! Number 13. Actually, forget it. It's, welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show, Q&A number 13. Get it right! Okay. We're gonna go right to it. Folks, what do you think about question number 1? Where do we go? Shit. What the fuck? Who takes these notes? Jake Lindsay wants to know, why are people so mean to you? And also, he's afraid of storms, and how can he not be afraid of them? This is what you gotta do, dude. In the next storm that is not that serious, like, lots of rain, thunder and lightning, but it's not like pouring buckets, go out on your porch in the rain. You can get wet, you can stay dry if you have a porch or something, you can stay under it. And just, check out the storm and watch it. And if you count, there's a trick for counting lightning. If you see the lightning first, you count a good, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, and then until you hear the thunder. Then you wait for the lightning again, and you count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi again. And what happens is, if you count less Mississippi, that means the storm's coming closer to you. If you can count more Mississippi, the storm's moving away, meaning that it's passing by. But as a kid, I used to go out on the porch all the time and check out the... Dude, it's soothing, it's relaxing. And, if it bothers you, storms bother you, that's the one way to get out in front of it and say, "Fuck you, storms!" That's what I would do. And why are people so mean to me? Because they're jealous! Dude, this fucking... I don't even know who the fuck it is. I posted a video the other day, and the only comment they can come up with was, "So gay." I'm like, really? And I replied, it really, usually I kindness the hell out of them, thanks for your support, or, whatever, I ignore them. This time, I replied, "What is your beef? What's so gay? Are you ignorant? Are you gay?" Fuck that. Fuck fucking people, man. Gotta be so goddamn mean all the time. Tell him, Jake! Tell him to fuck off! Or be nice about it, I don't know. Jake Fuller! We go from one Jake to another Jake. Jake Fuller wants to know, what kind of shoes do I wear, and why do I like coffee so much? Yeah, okay. I have a couple of pairs of shoes. I have these, what the fuck brand is it? They're in the back seat. I was trying to see what they were. They're very lightweight. I wear them to work, and the soles are like a foam. It's like a mesh sneaker over the foam, and it's like you could throw it, and it wouldn't go that far because it's not that heavy. It's not a sneaker. It's like a almost like sandals, like very lightweight sandals. I wear those to work because they're lightweight, and I'm on my feet all day. I have a pair of black Converse low top Chuck Taylors that I wear when I'm out hanging out. I got my flip-flops, and living up by the beach, I'm usually barefoot when I'm out by the beach or the docks, or sometimes even if I run outside to get the mail, barefoot. What else do I have? Converse, sandals, work shoes. Oh, and I got a pair of sneakers, like Nike Airs. They're called they're a couple of years old. I've taken good care of them. They're called the Air Turbulence. They almost look like shocks without the shocks. They have like an Air Max bubble instead of the shock. But they're cool. They're mesh. They're white and blue. Pretty hot. Brandon Gredeman. What did I say it was? I know I said I was going to butcher your name, and then you said I got it right, I think, on the first try. We're going to go with... Okay. Has a bunch of questions. Here we go. Wants to know, 1, can you do a ding dong ditch match with Grimm versus Grime? That's like 2-on-1. What is... I'm not up on my ding dong matches. I don't know what that is. I'll have to talk to Grimm, see if he wants to do it. I'm sure he's got a master plan to get at Grime, and Grime has been kind of silent lately, so sometimes if you leave well enough alone, But, if he acts up, I'll keep that in mind. What video game do I play the most on the GameCube? No lie, I have the Game Boy adapter that plugs underneath the GameCube so you can play your Game Boy tapes on there. Game Boy, if you don't know what the hell a Game Boy is, Game Boy was before the 3DS. It's kind of like the same thing. They're little flat cartridges you just plug into your mobile game system, and so that way you can play your Game Boy games on the TV. And it's a Super Nintendo remake for the Game Boy Advance called Super Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Thank you. Down in row 7. I play that over and over and over. But not so often. What I play the most is on my PC. It's EverQuest. I play that fucking till the cows come home. Cena versus Lesnar and why? I'm going to touch on that on my SummerSlam prediction, which I'm going to upload today also, which is Sunday. Yes, today is because SummerSlam is later this afternoon. So look for the separate video for my SummerSlam predictions. Will Grimm and I come to Des Moines, the Des Moines Con next summer? Dude, I am all for traveling. Like, if I make a ton of money this year, I am all for traveling next year. And I will put that on my fucking list if I make the money. And I've been playing the lottery, so I'll say, like, fuck you guys at work, and I'll retire by text message. And I'll come to Des Moines, man. I will, if I win the lottery, or if I come into, like, a large sum of cash where it allows me to take a lot of vacation. Otherwise, I'm hard at work, like, every day. It's not fair. What else? Also has, do I ever play the GTA Grand Theft Auto on the PS2? Which one and why? No. I had a PS2. I didn't really play it that much. I had, I had my PC. I played EverQuest for, like, 15 years. I had a couple of games for PS2. I didn't really play them too much, and the ones I played the most was the Namco Museum. It's got Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug, was it Galaxian or Galaga or both? One of those. Bunch of games on there. And his last question is, am I going to miss Robin Williams? Dude, Robin Williams was the shit. He was the fucking funniest guy you ever saw. I don't know why he was so funny. He almost seemed like he was so, like, fidgety all the time. But, I mean, that's what a good comedian does. Richard Jenny, a couple of years ago, committed suicide also, depression. I didn't really look into that. But if you don't know what Robin Williams has done, take a day, IMDb him. If you don't know what IMDb is, IMDb.com. It's the Internet Movie Database.com, IMDb, and you key in Robin Williams, and it will give you a full list of everything he's ever done. Some of the funniest shit he's ever done were the comic relief comedy specials with Whoopi Goldberg and Billy Crystal. Mork and Mindy was a TV show. That's kind of where I first discovered him as a kid, and I was like, wow, this guy's funny. He was on Happy Days here and there with the Fonz. Big movies he's done. Good Will Hunting, Aladdin. He was the voice of the genie in Aladdin, if you didn't know. Good Morning Vietnam. The Birdcage was really funny. I like that one. He did a movie called Jack, where he played a young child who grew up very fast ahead of his classmates. So, like, when he was 7 or 8, he looked like he did, like his current age. When he graduated high school with his classmates, he was an old man. He looked like an old man. He was all gray. He was, rickety, walking around, kind of tough. And if you haven't seen What Dreams May Come, that's a fucking killer movie, man. Don't let the guys tell you that's a girly movie. JXWWE wants to know, do I have any siblings? Yes, I do. And what do I think of WrestleMania 31? I will be happy if the WWE makes it to WrestleMania 31. But I would think if Roman Reigns is not champ by by then he will be in line for the title for WrestleMania, because I don't see him losing the Royal Rumble, and I would imagine he'd be in it unless he has a match outside the Rumble. Jack Crispy wants to know. Oh, he wants to know a couple of things. Do I consider myself a nerd or geek? Both. What's my bucket list? You know, I've never made one. I think I'm gonna get on it. I always wanted just to have enough money where I didn't really have to go to work every day, and I don't even know what kind of job that would be. But I wanted to spend time as much as I can with Feisty Pants, and maybe meet a new girl, and maybe have some more kids. Hey, it's happened to crazier people. Also wants to know, will I ever try the ice challenge for ALS? I do not like the cold, man. I don't think I could do that. I'm a very summery guy. I get cranky when it hits 65 degrees out. Not really. 50 degrees, I'm like, burr. Fucking burr. What was my first prank? I don't really know. I was never like a pranking kid. I hung out with other kids that did pranks, and I just kind of played along. And my least favorite wrestler is definitely The Miz. Can't fucking stand him. But I mean, hey, if that's his gimmick, I'm not knocking him. If his gimmick is to be like friggin' annoying as shit, he's doing a great job. Who's next? Sonic and the Bean Show had a question, and I think I answered it on the last Q&A. Yes, I did. Sorry. Aaron Edwards, who is your favorite Transformer in Age of Extinction? Definitely Hound. Stole the show, man. I'm a dancing ballerina! As if ballerinas did something else. I don't even know if that's the line, but he was hilarious. Justin Zelliff wants to know what's my favorite color. Blue or red, depends on what it is. And a few people have sent fan mail to Grim. Have I gotten any? A lot of people want to know. No, I haven't. Grim did say that a couple of things came marked postage due. I'm going to give you a little history about the little lesson about the post office. If I mail a brick to my buddy, say I mail a brick to Grim, right? And I just put a regular old stamp on it. That package is not going to arrive to Grim, because you know what? A brick is heavy, and it costs more than one stamp to send something as heavy as a brick in the mail. So you got to think about that when you're mailing a letter. Usually a stamp will do. If you're mailing a letter and you have a couple of pages or something in there, if there's like a picture and you fold it over and it's got a decent weight for a letter, you might need 2 stamps. If you're sending an action figure, you need like $3, a $3 stamp. If you go to the desk, the post office, the guy at the desk, the girl at the desk, whoever's working the desk, say, I want to mail this, they'll weigh it, and they can tell you how much of expensive of a stamp you need. And if you have the money on you, you pay them, they put a stamp on there, they mail it, no problems, we'll get it. If you don't have the money on you, then you come back with the money and you mail it. But if you just put a stamp on something that weighs like we get a lot of bubble envelopes with just one stamp on it, and the lady at the post office is, she's sweet as anything. She's like, hey, I got these, but they're marked postage due. We send them back. I mean, we can't, we're not going to send anybody free figures. We're not going to send anybody free mail. Grim is always telling you to put a self-addressed stamped envelope in there if you want something mailed back to you. We can't pay for postage for everybody, you know what I mean? So you gotta make sure when you're mailing something that you have the right stamp on there, and then if you need something mailed back to you, you gotta have the right kind of stamp on there as well. If it's just like a piece of paper or a picture that you want us to autograph, one stamp on a self-addressed stamped envelope should do. If it's something heavier, you're gonna have to go get it weighed and at the post office, and you might have to pay $1, maybe a couple of bucks. It costs money. It's not free to just send stuff in the mail. So, for these people who are asking, I'm not going to mention who they are. You'll figure out who you are. I have not received anything. So, check your mail. You might be getting a letter back. Yeah. So another SummerSlam. We're going to save SummerSlam questions for another separate video that I'll post today also. It's going to be a double video Sunday. Q&A, 13, SummerSlam predictions. NJCC, New Jersey Comic Con, Collectors Con, is today, August 17th. Cherry Hill, Route 70, the Holiday Inn. We will be there like all day. I can't wait to get in the door. It's going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait. Did I say that I can't wait? Because it's going to be fucking awesome. I can't fucking wait. We're probably going to make some videos. A couple of the guys that I know are coming. Feel free to, stop by, say hello. If you got something you want me to sign it, I'll sign it. No problem. Grim, the same thing. We'll sign whatever you bring. We got wrestlers. We got Transformers. We got G.I. Joe. I got this pirate ship. You see this pirate ship behind me? I'm bringing this to the show. Somebody's going to buy this today. It's going to be awesome. Yes. Okay, I need to get in the door and set up shop. Like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe for more, look for the SummerSlam video, have a good fucking time, rock and roll. Oh, you know what? Before I go, Jake Fuller, shoes. I went on about my shoes, but I forgot to answer you about the coffee. I don't know how old everybody is, so I'm not going to ask. I don't want you to tell me, because crazy people will figure out where you live and shit like that. But coffee has an addictive property in there. Everybody in the world drinks coffee because they're fucking addicted to it. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I love the taste. The caffeine in there gets me going every morning. Gotta have me a cup of fucking coffee. And it's funny because I used to get up out of bed and get going before coffee came along. But one day I started drinking coffee and I couldn't stop. And that's the bottom line, because I fucking said so. I'm not Stone Cold. I can't say Stone Cold said so. Alright, NJ, I'm coming, goddammit! I'm coming. Alright, I'm going to NJCC. SummerSlam later, NJCC video later on. Maybe today, maybe, no, because I gotta watch SummerSlam later. So, I'll post something tomorrow. We'll see all the hijinks from the show. Alright, I'm out! I'm coming! Fuck, God. Sorry. Here I come. Alright, bye.